What's up, the squad? Back with another video. I seen the titles going down. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it right here. Know a lot of y'all have seen the footage of Karmelo Anthony. This is the enhanced security camera footage that Sarah Fields posted. As y'all know, a lot of y'all know who Sarah Fields is. If y'all don't know, I suggest y'all go give her a follow on X. I don't know if she's on other platforms. I think this is the only platform that I know of, her of being on. But y'all clearly see within this footage, in this tent on the left side, and I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, Karmelo is on the left side of what happens here. As y'all see what happens, he goes up to the stands. And one thing about it is that he know what he did. If y'all can't see and y'all can't realize, he's running up. And by the time he gets up here a little bit, he turns around and looks to see what happened after he did what he did. So you have people that saying, oh, well, he's saying, is he going to be okay? Is this, that, and the other? Karmelo knew exactly where, because let me tell y'all something. This was nothing of a, how could I put this? This was not like a cut, like a slice or anything like this. This was way different. It was way different on what he did, especially the placement of where, a stab is, where the wound is. As he did turn around, he like I've stated before, he skipped, and many of y'all have been, obviously on high school stands and seeing how hard it is. Pause. But he skips over him, and he skips and running so fast, he actually falls and rolls. He fell and rolls over a complete roll and darts all the way going down the stands. But for some odd reason, I don't know why. I still don't know why to this day. And I've asked this question before, and I don't know if y'all know, but he stops. He stops up here, and then he turns around. But as he turns around, he takes off again. I don't know if and that's the thing, and that's why I say, like, it's a lot of this is just odd to me, because he stopped and turned around. I don't know if he just thought that he wasn't gonna get noticed, or like, I don't know what it was. I don't know if he checked his phone. I don't know, but it's been odd to me, and I've been trying to figure it out for a while now. Then he stops. Coaches and students and everybody is pointing him out. Obviously that he did that. And as y'all see here, this is another post by Sarah Fields. If y'all didn't see my video of The View, they actually posted a clip of him crying only. But just check out and see how Karmelo is from now till he sees a female cop.
Don't reach for anything, all right, man? Stop right there for me. Dispatch 443. I got the suspects, and they're currently treating the victim. Again, he's on the north end of the stadium. All right. Any weapons on you like that? I'll look here. How long? I know I'm not. 4-4, copy. I'll be in route. Y'all back up a little bit. Come over here for me. Go over here. I'm gonna put your handcuffs for now, okay, bud? Dispatch 443. Everybody can slow down. I got the alleged suspect in handcuffs right now detained.
I definitely got to give it, to this officer, because I can just tell right now that everybody is probably panicking, seeing on what happened, and they're noticing what happened, and he said, and kept that calmness of everybody just calm down. I do have, this alleged suspect, in custody right now.
You can open up the channel, and medics are clear to come in. Have them come to the northeast entrance. That's going to be a gate that's wide open there, and then you come to the victim from there. pockets and stuff and all that. Making them stab me.
So as y'all hear me saying no sir, you know, he sounds normal. He sounds completely normal.
The victim's going to be underneath that tent over there, so I'll get medics.
So as he's walking,
Memorial tent over there, guys. All right. He put his hands on me. I told him not to. He put his hands on me.
I find a lot of this very, very odd on how he's acting, on how he switched up. I truly find it weird. I truly find it weird that he's acting a certain way. And a lot of people gonna ask, where's the female cop? The female cop, you rarely, if you go, let's see here, you going back, you probably can't see her yet because she goes, let me see here, because the camera, body cam, his body is turned obviously a different way, but the female cop is literally here because she wasn't originally, obviously with them to begin with, but trying to get itself, female cop, as he sees her and he acts a certain way because as she puts him in a car and she takes a step back, first of all, you see no tears coming from his eyes because he doesn't care.
What's your name, man? Karmelo Anthony, Karmelo.
Doesn't sound like he's crying to me. Truly sickening. And I say that it's sickening because he literally shows that he truly doesn't care. He shows that he doesn't care. It's like I've said, is I've seen so many people and I've thought of myself, this was nothing of a cut, of taking and lashing or anything like this. He knew exactly what he was doing with that. Almost as if, it was practiced or it was in a sense of, you know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm doing. I've seen this somewhere. If I did it, it's very, very odd because the placement and how he did it is very, very wild to me. I'm not even going to lie. Very wild. So, obviously, y'all see, this and by the title and seeing, what's going on. I know I've showed y'all this before, but you have Drew Anthony. Drew Anthony, a lot of y'all know, a lot of y'all don't know. This is Karmelo Anthony's dad. I know y'all see that I've mentioned Sarah Fields. When I tell y'all that Sarah Fields has a lot of information when it comes down to the Metcalfs, when it comes down to the Anthonys, when it comes down to Dominic Alexander, Tiffany Bill, when it comes down to everybody that has something really, in a sense, important, I guess, or relevant within this case, she knows a lot. With Frisco ISD, she has a lot of information. I definitely say intelligent woman, and she knows her stuff. She knows her stuff so much that you got Drew Anthony that literally said the worst thing possible to Sarah Fields. He says, "There you go, being delusional again. You didn't have anything. You didn't have anything. My son defended himself. Maybe if you was a parent, your child would have defended their self. She might not have got molested." So to say that, I find, and I've said, and I stated, and I stand by what I say, this is probably it's very disgusting, very disgusting, mind you. At the time, I'm pretty sure her child was 6. I find it very disgusting, of an individual saying this. And that's why I said, and I should have mentioned it in the view video, and I'm mad that I didn't, but they sit here and say, oh, Austin McCaff parents is the dad has said this, and he's making these slurs and saying this, saying that. But he's talking about a 6-year-old child. Like, this is where what I don't like. If you're gonna tell something, tell it all. You know what I mean? Like, don't sit there and half tell it. And that's what I don't like. I truly don't like that at all. Well, you have it right here. As y'all know, and this is nothing to put down nobody. It says Karmelo Anthony has filed a formal complaint, allegedly ongoing SA. SA, harassment, I should say. If y'all don't know what that is, y'all can look up SA. In prison, claiming that fellow inmates have repeatedly subject to him in, contact, that's obviously inappropriate. And it obviously it has been pretty much everywhere. I find it very, very interesting that Drew Anthony has said something about somebody in the 6-year-old, and now your son is in prison and filing complaints because of this essay. Check it out.
Well, Mr. Karmelo Anthony is filing a harassment complaint while in prison saying he's experiencing unwanted physical contact. Bro's only been in there 9 days and they're already trying to get them cheeks. 35 years is a long time to play hide and seek with that brown eye. You better get you a knife since you like stabbing. But on a serious note, I made a video saying that he was going to catch his issue when he got down there. Because prison politics are prison politics. And what did y'all do? Y'all crashed the out on me talking about, oh, he's going to be straight. He'll be good. He'll be protected. Now what? He hasn't been down there 2 weeks and he's already making a complaint for unwanted contact. If he can't make it 10 days, how do you expect him to make it 35 years? Y'all better hope that appeal goes through because it's going to get a whole lot worse before it gets better.
I'm not even going to lie. One thing about it is that he told no lies. At the end of the day, he told no lies. One thing about it, regardless, and I'm telling y'all that it's something that obviously is something that I truly can't talk about on here. But one thing about it is that it doesn't surprise me, I should say. Prison is prison. Pray that, I don't go. I pray that y'all don't go and have to experience that. But he has to face those consequences. He truly has to. And one thing that I definitely can say is that his parents is constantly making it better. Worse. I guess y'all probably going to say better. But worse for Karmelo Anthony. I'm not even going to lie. He mentioned, him being protected. This is a Texas parole supervisor. I can't get my words together, I guess. This is a Texas parole supervisor. Well, she was. She put it, I'm telling y'all, I cannot get my words together today. She put, I am a parole supervisor at TX DCJ. Karmelo will be okay. I can almost assure you, he will be protected on the inside. I, for one, don't give a F about the family's loss. It's about time these effing bigots feel the pain that they have inflicted on other groups of people since the beginning of time. I don't know why people keep doing it. Like it bothers me. So I'm just glad we didn't have to bury another black child. Let them start burying some of their own. Some of their, I guess she didn't put on. Some of their for a change. I said what I said. Well, she got fired. I don't know what, she thinks that she just, she running stuff. I don't know what it is, but obviously he's not protected. Saying on what's going on. Yeah. Anyways, y'all see that I mentioned that they are constantly making things worse. They're trying to, do things better. And y'all didn't check out my video yesterday about things looking ugly for Karmelo's parents, seeing what they're doing. Sarah Fields posted, Sarah Karmelo supporters are starting to set up fraudulent LLCs under the, from helping families who endure domestic violence in order to funnel money to the Anthony family. She said the full reports and receipts will be coming out tomorrow. She had then posted, this is one of the LLCs, is Cheryl Helps LLC. She put down here, Cheryl Hodge herself appears to have acknowledged the arrangement in the public Facebook comment, referring supporters to the Support Cheryl Helps donation button. Hodge wrote, proceeds will go to the respectable parties. They'll shut us down on every platform designed for this because they have hidden clauses preventing it. So if y'all don't know that there have been multiple people that have been starting and putting GoFundMes and gifts and goes up for Karmelo Anthony, but they've been getting shut down. So what they're doing is they're putting different names, different people's names, addresses, and whatnot to basically funnel the money to Karmelo Anthony's parents. So they're steady taking money, basically. Taking money from him, whether if it's through this, whether if it's online, shirts and merch and stuff like that. So they're doing everything that they can, and it's truly sickening. So as the donation page continues to describe contributions as helping domestic violence survivors, families, and facing hardships, and community outreach efforts. Yet posts from supporters indicate the money is being solicited for the Anthony family and potential legal expenses related to appeal efforts. So y'all have it right here. And somebody had posted, Cheryl Hodge, thank you for helping women and families going through domestic abuse. And you have another comment, and this is literally the donate button. And it says, literally, if you want to donate to Karmelo Anthony parents for appeal lawyer, my good sis Cheryl Hodge made an account. So all it does is just to take, and clicking on different names and going through stuff. And they basically telling on, themselves when it comes down to it, as y'all see. One thing about it is that you truly have sickening individuals that are constantly making posts and making videos. You have so many Karmelo Anthony supporters still in denial about things, and I guess the common sense isn't all there. Check it out.
I'm going to say what everybody else want to say, and they probably just ain't saying it, because I don't give a... I pray that that white cracker redneck and his whole family never heal from this bullshit, honestly. And all that faking and shaking he did in court to try to make the black woman look bad. Oh, I want to pray with her. I forgive him. I want to pray with her. All that was to make the black woman look bad. He knew she was going to deny that prayer. And you know why she denied that prayer? Because she seen clean through him. She knew he was a racist. Don't come over here trying to pray with me. I'm grieving for real. Don't come over here playing with me, talking about you want to pray when I know, well, you don't forgive my son. You don't mean that. You saying you doing this shit for cameras and for this courtroom. And soon as this court case closed, he couldn't wait to be his true, natural, normal self. I pray that he never heal from it. I don't give a fuck. I'm really mad that his other son didn't get shanked. Now, you take what you want out of this and you let it resonate, because I said what the fuck I said. All of them. Next. Oh, and free Karmelo Anthony. Keep your head up, chest out. And if it's any African-American men up in those jailhouses, protect that boy. Protect that young king. Y'all do not don't let him be harmed by no means. Protect that young boy. He do not have to join y'all gang to be protected. Protect that young boy. Thanks.
He don't have to join y'all gang. That's the problem. Y'all sitting here and just thinking that's something that's just okay. About a gang. First of all. Secondly, I don't know what. I'm just confused. I know I've been. Me personally, I didn't watch this whole video, so I'm confused. She's Why is she what is she talking about? She must be talking about Karmelo Anthony's mom. There's no reason that she should be grieved. Y'all. One thing that I can say, because I feel like it'd be a waste of my talking and breath and all of that. You can't fix this. Like, you can't, a person like her, that's nothing you can fix. This you just call ignorant and move on. I mean, honestly, like this, she literally, this you call, and then for her to say those things, God is watching. I don't care. Like, I'm not about to sit here and wish nothing on nobody. That's truly sickening to do, especially that, and wishing that on his other brother. She's a sick individual. I'll tell you that. One thing about it, Austin Metcalf's dad explained, on why, this, the trial wasn't, televised or anything like that. Saying on, people making up their own stories and, whatnot when it comes down to this. Check it out.
You have minors that had to testify. Mm-hmm. It's hard enough for them because they've already been, they've witnessed a trauma. They will have permanent memories. I mean, they're all in counseling. It was hard enough to watch them get up on the stand and have to testify and be asked the tough questions. And since previously there were some witnesses that they came out ahead of time and they were doxxed, and a lot of parents had concerns about their children testifying because all the swatting that happened to me and the doxing, they didn't want to put their child through that, and I don't want to put their child through that. But
exactly.
They knew that they had to step up and do the right thing, and their parents backed them. And so I think that was the best choice as far as not televising it. You don't want to put someone's child out there to be exposed to the public, because there are people, as you can tell, death threats, they call me, send me. The same thing could happen to that witness, and they sure didn't want any witness tampering, because there was some witness tampering on the other side. But realistically, we had to keep our eye on the prize, which was just the murder conviction.
And it's to be expected. I mean, it's nothing that's surprising, nothing that surprised me on the way that they are, the things that they've been saying, Dominique Alexander and their whole team. It's truly sick individuals, I'll tell you that much. Truly sick individuals. One thing about it, definitely, I've wanted to ask y'all, to make this make sense. Says here, Austin Metcalf's family should sue Karmelo Anthony for wrongful death and take every dollar that was raised for him. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments down below. Me personally, you already know how I feel about this whole situation. And I truly haven't changed. Within this, I don't feel like, I will. Seeing how I look at the simple fact that regardless, this is something that happened. It's something that he did. And he has to face those consequences. And y'all see that he truly is facing them. As y'all know. One thing about it, I definitely say that it definitely is very sickening on how Karmelo Anthony supporters are, and that they look so much of race. Like I said, I just dropped a video not too long ago about Sonny Hostin today, and it truly is just very, very crazy on how they bring so much of race within this and not putting yourself, in other people's shoes. Speaking about, Austin Metcalf's parents, regardless of anything, it's truly sickening. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all. And it just goes to show y'all, like, regardless if it's a black kid and a white kid, 9 times out of 10, regardless of what it is, when you have people that gets that ignorant, they always bring up race. And it's truly sickening and childish and ignorant to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Definitely appreciate y'all. Catch y'all next one.